He's been called a comedy genius. He is Rich Hall.
Oh, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Happy 30th birthday, you sexy son of a bitch festival. Come on. And I think I speak for many here when I say it's time to pull the fucking plug. Fuck it. Come on, you wouldn't let a dog live for more than 30 years, would you? This is shit. Quit while you're ahead. Hitler turned bad at 31. That's all I'm saying. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I love it. I love Australia. I tell you why. I'm from America. We don't have what you would call culture. I only have 5 channels on my TV here. I've been watching SBS. That is like a non-stop multicultural guilt trip. That is just, here's a lot of shit I have never seen. No, does this exist? Holy fuck, this is there? I had no... They should just have a guy on the screen on SBS just haranguing me for my ignorance. Hey, Rich, it's 5 a.m. It's time for Korean news. I don't fucking know anyone. No, you wouldn't know anyone in Korea, would you, round eye? I think the whole fucking world is Kanye West and pulled pork barbecue. Lay on your back and let CNN pump fucking celebrity sunshine up your butt. There's a fucking real world out here. There's a Korean family of 5 sucked up by a sinkhole. Not even a tear? No, I don't fucking know anyone. I don't know anyone. Don't you have any entertainment? Yeah, here's 90 minutes of Tibetan throat music. I don't get this. Yeah, it's not fucking Springsteen and the E Street Band, is it, fuckface? Don't you have any movies? Yeah, we got movies. Great. I love movies. Blockbusters, classics. No, not this one. It's a foreign movie. No one's ever seen it. Fell off the back of a truck in Afghanistan, all right? This is a blind 80-year-old goat herder chasing a postage stamp across the Afghan desert. Subtitles are in Braille. Fuck you. What? Who's in this? We just fucking told you, an 80-year-old blind guy and a stamp. 3 hours. Wait a minute, I think I know how this ends. I'll bet he catches the postage stamp and he's outside the house of the guy he was mailing the letter to. What, you've seen it? No. Fucking anybody could figure that out. Christ, well, you ruined it for the other fucking 9 people watching SBS, you prick. Very safe country. Very safe. It's a lovely country, ladies and gentlemen. Australians are like free-range Americans. I try to explain what's going on in Australia to Americans, and they, they say, hey, who's in charge over there? What, this week? I have no idea. Maybe a subway night manager. I don't know. We don't have that. We don't have a coalition. We just have a president. Every 4 years, somebody tries to become president, or you never hear from them again. They don't get shuffled off to some other position. We had a guy named Mitt and a guy named Newt in the last election. Mitt and Newt. That's the caliber of material we're dealing with in America. A Mitt and a Newt. A couple of glove puppets. Mitt Romney, who was a Mormon. Newt Gingrich, who was a serial adulterer. So Mitt was against same-sex marriage, and Newt was against same-marriage sex. That's what we have. Not like here. Thank God there's no mandatory voting in America. God knows what will come out of the woodwork in trailer parks. So when I say happy birthday, obviously I mean it. It was fucking great. It was great. My first gig here was in a minicab office, and I'm just going to go through some of the great punchlines of my many years here. I'm not even going to do the setups, just the punchlines. You'll remember them. You've all been watching me for years. Who remembers this one? Gene Hackman doesn't have freckles. It's self-explanatory, isn't it? Do you really need to set up? Okay, let me just wrap this up into one nice, neat, tidy bowl, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you, here's the difference between Americans and Australians in a nutshell. In a nutshell. Because you can understand the whole idea of I don't know, what kind of work do you do, fella? Finance. And then he rolled his eyes. That's fine. That's understandable. Anyway, now I forgot what the fuck I was going to say. Why am Why am I talking to you? You just sucked all the fucking energy out of my act. One word, finance, and suddenly I've even forgotten my own fucking punchline. Oh yeah, here it is. Gene Hackman doesn't have freckles. Australians think Australians will put things together that make no sense whatsoever. You walk up any busy street, anywhere in Australia, you always see a shop that says shoe repair, key cutting. And you never even question that, do you? No one's ever looked at that. Is that an actual business plan of some sort? Someone sat down and thought, people need their shoes repaired, and sometimes they need extra keys. What doesn't make... You might even fix their watches. We don't give a shit. Sooner or later, someone's gonna walk in. I don't know what time it is. I've lost a hill, and I've got relatives coming in for the weekend. Am I in the right place? Yes, you are, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, happy 30 and whatever. 30. Lee Harvey Oswald, 4 days after his 30th birthday, shot Kennedy. I'm just throwing that out there for you. Thank you very much. Good night.
Rich Hall, ladies and gentlemen.